The wait is over. 98.5 Speed FM.
Catch us if you can.
Stay here with you. You are a rainbow, so I am a lucky one. I am a lucky one. You are my favorite song. I am a lucky one. I am a lucky one. I am a lucky one. Seasons change, but you're the same. Your love is constant. You've never lost it. Your voice is calling out my name. It makes me miss you, even when I'm with you. Oh, nobody wants to go it alone, and I just wanna stay here with you. So I am a lucky one. I am a lucky one. You are my favorite song. I am a lucky one. I am a lucky one. I am a lucky one. I am a lucky one.
A speedy welcome to the show for everyone. This is the Speed Lane on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. And my name is Marysyntia Hangeior. I am here with
Wandoo Tortya
and Rita Shamiga.
And the Speed Lane is where we'll talk about issues that affect our lives, our communities, and even our society at large. Today is Thursday, the 16th day of July 2026, and here on the Speed Lane today we are going to be talking about integrity. We often hear people complain that there are no more honest people, but integrity goes beyond just telling the truth. It's about doing the right thing even when no one is watching, right? It's about maybe even keeping your word or admitting your mistakes, whatever we can define integrity as. Now today we want to talk about integrity because it has become something like maybe people are questioning, like, does it even pay to even be doing something like this? Does it even pay to remain a good person, to have that integrity? Like, who is going to offer you something for having the integrity? Like, is it even still worth it? So that is what we are going to be talking about today on the Speed Lane. Now you also can call in and be part of this conversation, and the number to call is 08084 asking. That's 0808 427 5464. It's 0808 427 5464. It's the Speed Lane on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM, and this morning we are talking about integrity. What does integrity mean to you? Doesn't integrity still pay? Is it even still worth it today? And like I said, I'm not here alone. I'm here with Rita and Wandoo. So Rita, what does integrity mean to you?
So just as you've said, integrity is actually doing as I do. That is, when your words, your actions, and all the things you stand for just fall in place, that's their own line. Integrity is actually doing the right thing when no one is seeing, and even when they are seen. It's not like an eye service kind of thing. It's just you being right and doing the right thing and standing on the right path.
Okay.
No matter what.
All right. So, Wando, what does integrity mean to you?
Okay, integrity. What integrity means to me is the quality of being honest, being truthful, and having strong moral principles. That's being truthful to yourself, even in your words, what you say, what you do. You are truthful, and even around people around you. Your words are your words. Like, you are truthful, you are honest in your behavior, in your ways.
Okay.
Yes, you're more like very straightforward with the things you do. So.
Yes, even if someone is not watching you, you are still doing what you know is right.
All right. So it's the Speed Lane on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. And this morning we are talking about integrity. What does integrity mean to you? Do we still have people of integrity
These
today?
days, right?
Yes. Do we still have that?
Yes, we still have people of integrity. There was something I came across online, and someone posted that in a store where she works, someone came to buy something, and the amount the person paid was much more than what the person bought. So the cashier there, after checking the balance and everything, she discovered that the person paid much more. So she reported the situation to the manager, and the person, they checked the history and got the person, and had to trace the person to return back the money that was more than what she bought.
But Wando, you can also still attest to the fact that the people that are honest these days are. Would you say they are up to 50%?
And there are few people that are honest these days.
Sometimes,
because
even if you find the evidence to even give it back, just as you said, because I'm sure the manager must have been involved in searching or tracking that person. But sometimes even the owners of the particular place will be like, to add it to the bill now, it's a plus for us. So are you sure?
I know that we live in hard times, and everybody is just trying to live and survive. But there are still people that are still honest, that are still truthful. They don't want to eat what is not theirs. They want to they want to give it out. If it's not their own, they feel that eating it is cheating, and it will not be fruitful. Like, if you do it to someone, it can also be done to you, right? So they feel if they do what is right, table turns, like it will turn back to them, and someone will also treat them right. So there are few people, I agree that there are few people that still have integrity, that are still honest, but there are those that still doesn't have. So will I say we live in a world that people still have integrity. No matter what is happening, there are some that still have integrity.
But then there are few. That's what we are saying, that there are few. Okay.
Yes.
It's the Speed Lane on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. This morning we are talking about integrity. Now you also can call in and be part of this conversation. Number for you to call is 08084 asking. That's 0808 427 5464. It's 0808 427 5464. And we also streaming live on Facebook at Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. So you can watch live on Facebook and even leave a comment if you have something to say. We are talking about integrity. Do we still have people of integrity, in our society, in our world today, with the way things are? Do we still have those people, just like the story that Wando mentioned, that you will buy something from there, and maybe you mistakenly gave them money that was more than what you were supposed to give, and then they return the money back to you? Do we still have people that you mistakenly send even money to their accounts these days? All those things. Someone mistakenly send money to your account and they will even return it back.
Most especially these days when people see those kind of things as blessings.
Yes. They'll say it's God God that sent that person to me. Do we still have those kind of people? If someone, how sure are you that maybe how back then we say, oh, this person found this wallet, they have been looking for, who has it?
Yes.
Do we still have people that will maybe come and return that to you? Or if you lost, there's no need for you to even think
Sometimes
about it.
Even the contents will be untouched until they find you. It doesn't matter how long. But these days, within the twinkle of an eye, everything is lost.
I feel in those days, they feel that if for instance, someone pick purse on the ground, they feel there's something that is inside that is, only say, dangerous. But these days, nobody really care whether it's dangerous or not.
Actually,
so even back then, it wasn't like integrity. It's more like they were scared that let me not turn to yam, whatever it is.
Not really like that. But then there were some people that they were actually scared of the contents of those kind of items that they will find. But then there were other people that will actually stand for what they
truth.
believe in, the truth, and they'll be honest, and they were actually known for being honest. So if they find things like that, they are most willing to return it back to the owner.
And I feel there's this category you are not mentioning,
Okay.
the ones that are expecting, like, they're these people that program their mind that, oh, I'm doing something good, that means maybe if I go there, the man will now give me they want, like, they're expecting something back. And I even feel like if I'm saying maybe there's no much integrity these days, is because people are so used to, like, expecting, well, somebody's going to give me something, and at the point they just said, well, nobody is going to pay, let me just keep it.
Exactly. So most people actually, they will not return the properties of those people. Like, whenever they find something missing, they just decide to take it, because they feel like, even if I take this thing back, it's not like they'll give me anything from inside. There's no reward. So what's the need? And I can't stress myself to go start looking for that person, so let me just keep it.
And it actually goes beyond, like, returning items, and then maybe being honest about change, things like that. Those ones are everyday ones that happen even much often. But even admitting that you are wrong when you are wrong, instead of maybe taking it like, well, there's no way that people can find me wrong in this particular situation,
or looking for excuses.
Exactly. Even keeping promises. One time we spoke about promises. People don't fear that promises these days, because it's more like, before, when you tell someone, I promise, they will know that you're serious about it. Like, no one jokes with that word. But then I think integrity, even that promises, keeping your word, like, this is what you have said, this is what you are doing. You're someone who is maybe coming here to do something. You come and gain people's trust, like, this is what I'm going to do for you, and all of a sudden you're not keeping to your words, or I'm going to call you back on this day, and we are going to talk about, or I'm going to give you this thing. There are different things depending on what situation or how big the case is. Sometimes it's little things, but then when you get out those little things, you just know that this person is not someone of his word.
Person, yes.
Exactly, it's not someone of his word. But then some of these things, why some things are like maybe everyday things that we can actually overlook, like, oh, maybe the person was kind of busy, or maybe something happened, that's why they were unable to reach out again. There are some that when it goes on, like, consistently, you then know that, okay, it's that person's behavior, or it's their habit, to actually do something like that.
Yes, and then for most cases, people even find it difficult to trust those kind of people.
Exactly. So you also can call in and be part of the show. Number for you to call is 08084 asking. That's 0808 427 5464. It's 0808 427 5464. It's the speed lane on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. And this morning on the show, we are talking about integrity. So call in and let us hear from you. Do we still have people of integrity in our society today? Look around. Maybe you've seen something that you would say, we still have those kind of people existing. Or maybe a situation, something might have happened to you that you just lost complete faith. Like, people of that kind do not exist anymore.
Exactly. And then we are forgetting one other part. Sometimes you want to be honest, and it actually leads you to trouble. And people these days are really not don't have the energy for anything that will actually give them troubles or the hassle. So there's this story that my auntie told me 2 months back of this man that actually stole money, like huge amount of money in a bako bag, and he was running. But then he was using a vehicle actually to run from the people that were chasing after him. And unfortunately for him, he survived some bullets, but that didn't take him so long. And he stopped his car in the middle of nowhere, and he came out with a bako bag filled with money. And it was actually a lonely part, so there was this bike man that was passing, and he stopped the man, and the man saw that he actually needed help, and he called him and told him that he should take this money from this bag. Maybe today is actually his end, and he can't do much because he has lost a lot of blood already. And the bike man was like, no, don't worry, I'll take care of you, you'll be safe. The man said, no, my time is up. Maybe this is my fate, so just leave it be. Take the bag and start up your life. But do you know what this man did? The bike man, filled with so much honesty and integrity and standing for his words, even when people were not seeing him. He took this bag, and instead of starting his life, he went to a police station.
Okay,
to report it. When he got to the police station, this is the most interesting part of the entire story.
Okay.
When he got to the police station, he reported to them that this is what happened and this man gave him this bag, but he would take them to go and see the man if they can help him. So by the time he took the police to where the man was, he was already unalived, like he was gone. And when they got back to the station, they accused him of killing the man and taking the money.
They accused the person who came to report the case.
Who came to report the
He
case.
could have just
though.
left with that money. You
And
know.
nobody would have known because nobody witnessed what happened. He was the only person there.
Okay.
And they locked him up and took the money. So Marysyntia,
Does
What
the
will you
integrity
say?
still pay? I
Does
know
it
that's
still
the question
pay?
you're going to.
Exactly.
Does it still pay? Now that is something that I would say it's a tricky question, to be honest. But I feel like people should have this mindset of, I'm not doing it so that it's going to pay. Like, and again, I'll still say it's something that you still have to do with smartness. To me, gone are those days where you can just say, oh, I have integrity, and then you're moving with it. This is what I want to do. You're going to be crucified. Like, you're going to be crucified in some cases. You know how it is.
Yes,
And then people are even going to accuse you of things that you did not do. Some people even say that you're pretending.
and
you
you
know.
know, some people like to take advantage of this kind of people, most especially when they know that they are honest no matter what. They would like to, involve them into scandals that, in fact, people will now begin to look down on the truth they actually stand
Exactly.
for. and
So if
things
you're
like that.
asking if it actually pays, to be
Yes.
honest, it pays, but not in the ways that we think that it actually pays. Not in the ways that we're expecting. Oh, the police are supposed to like reward him and say, oh, you're such a good citizen or something like that.
Yes.
Depending on the mood that, I would say, depending on the mood that they are that day, that will take the case like that.
Okay, that story, I do not really blame the man, because how would you can met someone on the road and person just give you the money that you should take, like my time is over, so just take the money for yourself. You will begin to like question yourself, how will someone just meet me on the road, this kind of big money, and give me to like start something for myself? If it's mean, I will like question myself, like just like that.
So what would
So
you do?
what if the money
exactly?
what
that's
if the
question.
money is illegal? Like, where do you get this kind of money to just
What would
on the
you
road?
do?
Okay, and for me, what I'll do, I'll take the money.
You take the money and go. These are the people that we're talking
You
about.
take the money to the police or you take it to your house.
I'll take it to my house.
Okay, so that is something I would say, like, I would rather not be involved. I think that people with the actual integrity today, what they are shifting to is like, I'd rather not be involved. I will not take the money. I will not be selfish. I will not keep it for myself. But like, I'd rather not be involved, because we have watched so many things happen to good people, people who are standing for something that is right. We have watched different things actually happen to them. So it's more like, let me not be there. Like, I'm not going to take it because it's not my own. I have that integrity, but let me not be involved. Just pass and leave. Let him not even touch me before they say they found my
Yes.
fingerprints or any my DNA
So,
on.
but will you say the man was wrong to actually take it to the station?
No,
He wasn't wrong.
He wasn't
wrong at
Yes.
all. It's where the world has come today that makes it to seem, some of those things. Somebody will even be blaming you. Who sent you?
Who said,
Like,
like-
why did you take it? Who sent you?
And they were not able to catch the people that actually shot him, so they locked him up for killing the man.
They needed someone to actually put there. This is the Speed Lane on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM, and my name is Marysyntia Hangeior, and I'm here with.
Wandoo Tortya.
And Rita Shamiga.
And this morning we are talking about integrity. You also can call in and be part of this conversation, and the number for you to call is 0808 427 5464. That's 0808 427 5464. Call in and let us hear from you. We are talking about integrity. Does integrity still pay? Today, looking at the way the world is these days, does integrity still pay? Do we still have people of integrity, in our society today? If you're one person like that, you can share with us. Or if you've met someone that just maybe, sometimes you meet someone and then you're able to think that, oh, there is still something good in this world. There's still someone who keeps his word. There is still someone who does something that is right, who stands for something that he knows that is right. You can call in and then share with us and let us hear from you. So we have been asking if it still pays, right? Because there are some things that, okay, let me put this situation now. Maybe like a business owner who says people are cutting corners with something like this, maybe to maybe get something of lower quality, and sell for that actual price. I think you already know where I'm going to.
Yes.
Hello. Good morning. Okay, we really cannot hear you, but you can call us back and be part of the show on 0808 427 5464. Hello. Good morning. Yes, what's your name? All right, welcome to the show, Bello Musa. We are talking about integrity.
You know, sometimes even somebody wants to be very good person. There are some people in the society that makes him, because I remember one of my cousins, brother here, he picked a phone at somewhere around our levels, almost 7 to 8 years back. So the owner of the phone called me and asked him that this is my phone, I lost it. He said, yes, I picked it. He said, where do you follow that you lost the phone? He said it is around before that, around that underpass. He said, okay, come around 4 o'clock. I was just coming at this Wadata market. Please just come alone and collect your phone. You sure you lost it? Then I don't want problem. He said no. Then later he stay at the place. He told him around that window pharmacy. Come here and collect it. That person was there before them arrived. They came. Three of them on top bike. And while the person is watching are there. The other one drop, go up. The other one cross the road. Then he passed and called him that I am around. He say, are you not the one wearing so color of the shirt? Say yes. Yeah. I told you to come alone, but you carry 3 people come. See the other one stay at the other end, the other one cross the road. So I think you just come to give me problem. So for that, I will not give you the phone and I will throw the phone away. That is how you look that phone. So that, and the same thing. I myself, I have business with somebody. He mistakenly had me almost 250. I told him, I gave him back.
Okay.
And after some time, I received it on 150 to him. The last one I done like 7,000 to him. The last time he owed me 7,000, and he purposely told me that he's not going to give me. He's just telling me what we don't know. I said, this thing, up till now, this thing happened just last month ending. And he's a millionaire. He took my money up till now. Purposely, that he's not going to pay me. Why I returned his almost 450. I returned him back to him. But he's using power that he's not going to pay me. I say, I left you with God. Just go and eat it. So that's sometimes, if you do something like that, if you remember, if God didn't take care of your heart, you'll just change your mind and do something bad. Thank you.
True. All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Bello Musa, for calling in to be part of the show. It's the Speed Lane on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. You also can call in and be part of the show. And the number for you to call is 08084 Asking. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning. What's your name?
I'm Edward from the Benedict.
All right. Welcome to the show, Edward.
Yes. Thank you. Yes.
Go on.
It is that you please.
No, the world is in want of people of such. You know, the people themselves at the moment, people will not live that life in the world. It has its hard. They still, when they see out, when they out there, when they find someone who has integrity, they turn to respect such one. And the result is, if they themselves are looking for somebody to trust, they'll get to find such a one. So integrity has a lot of benefits. The Bible says, godliness with contentment is a great gain. And you see, integrity is not far from godliness.
Okay.
Yeah, it has a lot of benefits.
Okay.
Myself, I've experienced, like I've seen people with integrity. And also myself, I've sometimes I've participated in, you know, things that proves my integrity. And I'm sure you do that yourself, you enjoy it. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you feel fulfilled.
All right.
So thank you.
Thank you so much, Edward, for calling in to be part of the show. It's the Speed Lane on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. We are talking about integrity this morning on the show. You also can call in. Number for you to call is 08084 asking. That's 0808 427 5464. It's 0808 427 5464. Call in and let us hear from you. We're also streaming live on Facebook at Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. So you can watch live on Facebook and even leave a comment if you have something to say. We have heard two persons, So what did he have to say? Bello Musa, one thing I don't want to forget before I said, he said that sometimes it's experiences, like things that have happened to people that make them to like change their minds, like what am I even doing, like this doesn't pay. And our last caller on the other hand, Edward, he says it's not going to pay. Like, to be honest, it doesn't pay, but you're just doing it because the benefit of you're not maybe getting the payment from human beings. You're just doing maybe for your own conscience and then for God. Go on.
And people with integrity, they have this peace of mind because you're not with somebody's property and you are just living an honest life, whether people are watching or not. And with what Mr. Bello said, it's more like experience. Like from this story I shared, just imagine maybe that man had the opportunity of leaving jail. What would his approach to being a person of integrity be like in his next experiences? Because I believe that this bike man used to face a lot of various experiences on this road. So if he comes in contact with something like that, how would he behave to it, or how would his behavior towards helping people be like? So most times what puts people into being very dishonest in most of these things is experience and then greed. You don't have it, but you just want to claim it because it's worth a lot, or it's an extra change in your pocket, and you will just enjoy yourself after work and most of all those things. So experience and then the position of a person's heart or mind is what pushes a person to be a person of integrity and a person that is not of integrity. And for the second person that said it doesn't pay, actually it doesn't.
Okay.
Because for most people that expect something in return, it is high time that you just do good because in fact that's what you stand for, or that's how things should be like. Because expecting something will make you, in fact, it will even make you hate the person you're helping. Exactly. Because you
imagine if I ever find your wallet again and I bring it to you.
You understand? So, but if you do things without expecting anything in return, in fact, you have peace of mind and people trust you and recommend you for bigger opportunities. That's just how I see it.
Well, when people say experience is the best teacher, so when you help someone, when you have integrity in you and you decide to show it out and help someone and they use it against you, you feel tired, you feel reluctant in helping or even assisting someone. Because when it becomes a continuous something, like when some people, they have integrity, but I don't know, when they help, people don't recognize it. They feel that it's normal, like they don't appreciate it, so it now makes someone to lose interest in helping.
And I think people of like integrity, they are looking at it more like from a place of this is who I am, not maybe because they are trying to help. Someone can have integrity and they can be wicked, or does nobody believe that like they can be someone who doesn't help?
Will you call it wickedness or being strict?
Wicked. Someone can have integrity and they can be wicked. I believe so. Yes. Hello. Yes. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah. What's your name?
You can call me Khalifa George from the Wandoo College, Makodi.
All right. Welcome to the show, Khalifa James.
Jude.
All right. Welcome to the show.
Talking about integrity, dishonesty, they two work together if depending on the person involved. Now I'm going to be sharing you a little bit of story. Now, like for me, I've experienced and I try to be a very good person, a very calm person, and then someone who can be trustworthy. Now there was this thing that happened long time ago. This was about 2019 Yeah, about 2016. Yeah, 2016 there about. Then it was on Xmas Day like this. There was this particular lady. She went out, got herself drunk. Though at first it wasn't that much until when she came home. She started feeling it. No, meanwhile, me, I was just on my own. We were just talking. I noticed that she was drunk. We were just talking. All of a sudden, she started misbehaving, and the thing started entering her eye. So she was not like functioning again, that move again. All of a sudden, she just fell down. Then me now, because I was the one that was her, I tried my best to hold this girl and took her to her house. And guess what? This thing happened.
What
The
happened?
family started accusing me. They started accusing me that I took her out, I got her drunk, and maybe I even had a sexual encounter with her, and then I brought her back to them. That they are going to arrest me this and that. I said no. I was on my own. We just met on the door and we were talking because we were kind of this thing, neighbors. We were neighbors, but not that close. Like that. So I only accepted her back home, and now people are now accusing me of doing all this things. Meanwhile, I was not the one that even took her. It was the next day when she regained herself and started explaining the story to them. That the later came back to me apologizing.
By then,
So
your mind has already go on.
But since then, I said to myself that sometimes when something happens to you, that you learn lesson. That you not try to adjust for next time. So I said to myself that no, me, if I encounter this kind of thing again, I'm not going to do it again.
Okay.
It's better I will just leave it there on the ground. Any person that sees, or maybe any people that know it, they'll go and look for the phone and then they come and take you. And you'll be surprised that these are some of the small things that normally take some people to jail for something just because they are trying to help. And now let me give you another story. This one I heard about this one. A man picked a phone.
Okay.
All this town service and boss. He picked the phone on the ground, and this was an Android phone. This phone was off. He took the phone home, powered the phone, and that is, he didn't have any bad intention towards that phone because he was expecting that maybe the owner might call.
Okay.
And luckily the owner called. When the owner called, he explained and he said, "No, okay, I'm going to give you the phone back. You come and meet me on so place." So that day passed. The second day passed. Then on the third day, the man called. "Okay, I'm coming now." Said, "No problem. You can come. I'm around." So he described the place for them where they'll come and meet me. And do you know what the owner of the phone did? He took police together with him.
Okay. All right.
So when he went there, he called the man out. The man still came out, and he now told the police that this man robbed me at gunpoint. This is my phone that he told me. Even the man that came to return the phone, but he just smiled and laughed and shook his head. And luckily for that man, the police officer were, I don't know how to use the word, they were not all those corrupt police.
So they understood the situation.
Yes, they knew what was going on. And they told the man that came to give the phone that give this man his phone and go back. The man gave the phone and went back. Now what someone trying to say, if not that those police officers were someone that understand what went wrong, how will you say someone point a gun at you at gunpoint, collect your phone, and still call the person? The person
to come and collect the phone
and met you, and then you're not telling the police people that this man put a gun in my hand and collected my phone, that they should arrest me. You see that? So the man was honest, but the owner of the phone, I don't know how to use the word, but he was like a greedy. He was greedy, or maybe there's something else that he was trying to do that we don't know. So sometimes integrity pays, but because of the experience we have, we normally tend to misbehave sometimes when we do something that we know that we're supposed to do right.
All right.
So I like the but I just let me share this two stories for you.
All right. Thank you so much, Jude, for calling in to be part of the show. It's the Speed Lane on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. We are talking about integrity and if it pays, if it's still worth it. Are there still people of integrity in the society? Have does it actually affect the society when there is no integrity, when there are no people like that? People have been sharing stories, and then from this one you can see how it is refusing, even not watching something wrong happen in front of you is integrity. Like, that okay, this is something wrong, I shouldn't just let it happen because something like that shouldn't be happening in front of me. It's integrity. But then in his own situation, you see the stories that he shared that will led him to trouble, especially with that one of taking that girl home. Imagine, I don't want something like this to be happening in front of me, and then taking her home, and then in turn they are accusing you. So how does it affect, lack of integrity actually affect us, as a society, maybe individuals and then even society? Because from individuals to get to society, how does it affect?
And then I want to share this example from what he said. He was talking about how integrity, sometimes it pays, sometimes it doesn't. And unlike before, where if you find somebody's missing property, the person will be so happy, and then maybe there was a culture then of rewarding people's honesty and the rest, but it doesn't really happen these days. And then aside that, there is this peer pressure that happens when somebody wants to be honest. They'll be like, brother Jesus, brother this, brother that,
okay,
and a lot of sarcasm and the rest. But as we were saying, integrity actually still pays, because you have your peace, and then you have a very high profile in the society, such that people look up to you as a model and an image of inspiration.
All right. So Wandoo, how does it affect people, the society, when there's lack of integrity?
Okay, one of the ways I would say it affects the society is just imagine a lack of your reputation, like the society's reputation. Okay, for instance, a community. If you go to a community, they'll be like, these people, they don't have integrity. Like, their ways here is not clear.
It's corrupt.
Yes, it's corrupt. So if we don't have integrity in us, if a community doesn't have integrity, their reputation is ruined. Their image is damaged, because we would feel that these people, they don't have integrity. Even if you help them, there's a way that they will turn it against you. And
yes, and those such communities find it difficult for people to even invest in their natural resources or invest in them, because there will be a high level of corruption in such a community.
And we have seen people's personal ones, even from the stories that were shared, someone saying that I will never do so imagine everyone is that I will never even try to be honest or try to be like this, because in turn they are going to hold me responsible for it. Then what is going to happen?
And the world cannot be a better place if people do not stand to be, for honesty, or do not stand for their integrity, because if you want to make a change, you have to be honest about it. You need to be straightforward. You don't need to procrastinate it. You don't need to turn a blind eye to the parts that are actually having defects. So
okay, so we have said that it doesn't pay, right? It pays somehow.
It pays
and it doesn't pay.
Which one are you people even saying? Because earlier you said it doesn't pay, later you're saying it pays, and me, I'm saying that it pays, but not in the way that we think it actually pays.
People rate qualities these days with money. You understand? People rate good qualities with money. So if you are thinking about the financial aspect of being paid because you are honest, that one is it's really, really from the slightest opportunities that people pay back these days. But it pays because you have your peace, you have you have your standards that were untouched or untampered with. So
all right. So are we encouraging integrity?
Yes, of course.
Okay. How are we encouraging integrity?
Okay, we encourage integrity by the way we live. You yourself, if you set a good example for others to follow, that's when you are encouraging integrity by helping people. The way you speak, like your morals, like a good morals, integrity is having good morals and high principles. So treating people right, what is wrong, differentiating what is right and wrong,
and standing by
it. And standing by it. Yes, it shows that you are teaching them, you are showing them example to follow.
Yes, not forgetting that these days people of integrity are normally seen as the black sheep in the community. But then if you keep with your words and with your actions, if people are there or whether they are not there, you are actually winning more people and actually being models to people that might not walk up to you. So it's actually an exemplary life that everybody should keep up with, and to make the society a better place. People of integrity, we need them more.
Okay, and I just remembered something. The people that will take bribe and allow wrong things to happen, that is not integrity. Well, let me remind you people of that one too.
That's the wickedness you were talking
yes,
about.
the pressure. That pressure of everybody's taking bribe. I'm not the first person. If you're that person with integrity, if you're looking to maybe make society even better, you can become that first person. I mean, you can be the person to start, and then somehow the people around you get to see from your lifestyle. Someone can be encouraged, because if we don't do it, the more as a society is going, it keeps decaying, it keeps going bad. But then it takes one person, that would start, and then another person would follow. It takes everyone actually. But then be the person to start and let someone watch for you. Don't say, okay, I will not be the first person,
and
to do
so
this.
remember that dishonesty, it just brings temporal gain. Then where integrity, it brings a lasting gain, the successful gain. Yes,
and your conscience too.
Yes, your conscience.
All right, so that is it for the speed lane this morning. We have been talking about integrity. I've been your host on the show. My name is Marysyntia Hangeior, and I've been here with
Wandoo Tortya
and Rita Shamiga.
Coming up next, it's Speedy Classics here on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. Stay tuned and enjoy music of your life.
Hello, my Cootie. Asking Radio is here. Tell